So we're underway with our war against the Riverlands in order to save the Riverlands. I'd like to think that throughout this playthrough I've captured the unique whimsy and also the fervent militarism of Stannis. I should mention that taking care of the Riverlanders really isn't the issue here. It's taking care of them before the North does, and or taking care of the North. Although I don't appear to be at war with the North, or at least hostile towards the North, which is surprising. And slightly disappointing, because it means we won't get a chance to deal with them at all. We'll just have to kill the people whose lands we're trying to protect, I guess. Yeah, still not hostile with Jorah. It's a shame. Well, there we go. The Iron Islands are going to join us in this war, so I guess we'll be just fine. It was a struggle to say that with a straight face. The Iron Islands are, of course, useless. And our son in Lannisport has also agreed to fight. He provides the advantage of already being near the place where the war is happening. Huh. Castle Serwyn is a territory in the north, but he's called... Oh, hello there. Suddenly the Northerners are hostile towards me. Well, alright, this was kind of the aim, I guess, so... Well done me. Although it doesn't actually say he's hostile. Okay, this is confusing. Apparently I'm actually fighting someone, but they seem to be represented on the map as allies. This is just causing further confusion. I don't understand quite what's going on now. Okay. It looks as though we attacked friendly forces somehow. And... Alright, buckle in guys, this is going to be a weird war. Oh. Oh, my spy master's been killed. Well, that is a pain. Oh. No, I didn't want to... Didn't want to do that. There we go. Someone who doesn't hate my guts as the Master of Whisperers is always a preferable choice. See, we don't seem to have as many ships as I'd have liked, but it should be enough for now to... oh dear indeed. Why are there so many northern troops there already? Oh, it doesn't matter. The important thing is that they're there already, and yeah, it looks like they're going to be reaping quite a lot of war score. So ideally what we need to do is clear out the northerners and then capture territories until our war is won, and then someone else will be in charge, and look, we'll take it from there. I have my concerns that my force just isn't big enough to deal with the threat at hand. I mean, Intel is big enough, but the time it takes to move these guys around, Jesus. Their commute to work is just a nightmare. So yeah, that war that we agreed to in the Iron Islands appears to be going against the Iron Islands, so they are in fact even less use than they would otherwise have been, which is saying something. Well, we captured a small amount of territory. Greystone hold fast. My intention was more just to have a meeting place for my troops, but I guess there was enough of them to take the territory, which is grand, of course. Interestingly, the Highgarden troops are being overpowered by the Westerlands right now. How did that reversal of fortunes come about? What on earth happened to those rebels? That's a real shame if they're going to lose that war. How did they manage to lose so many men? The Westerlands had nothing. The rebels from the Reach had like 4 times the troop numbers, and they've somehow managed to find a way to lose that war. Or it seems that way. Very disappointing indeed. And... oh. Hello? Okay, that was interesting. So, Peter of the Westerlands, as you see there, is heir to the Westerlands, but not the Reach. Whereas Alice of the Westerlands is heir to the Reach. But the heir to the Westerlands is not the heir to the Reach. We'll cancel that plot to kill Casper, it was just dumb anyway, so yeah, never mind about that. But if we take out Lana, then the territories will be split between the 2 different heirs, and I mean, look at that, there's like 180% plot power right there. She's doomed. Fantastic. There we go. I have no idea how those rebels managed to screw that up, but it doesn't matter anymore. If we can just kill Lana, then the Westerlands and the Reach will become 2 separate territories once again. I knew if I assassinated enough people it would solve my problems there. But now it's just a case of separating keeping the North and the Riverlands separate. Oh great, we're going with the maid option. She totally won't screw it up. It's a shame that you can only approve assassination plans. Like that one way back when we were trying to like kill Brienne of Tarth or something like that using like manure and a false floor. I don't understand the thinking behind it, but apparently an explosion was somehow involved. And the only option was to approve it. So there wasn't a button that was like, this is a stupid idea, you've tried this before and it's failed miserably, or this is just a stupid idea. How on earth did you even come up with something like this? I have no idea. Who pays you? Is it me? Because I would like to cancel that direct debit, please. There's not a button for that, there's just approve the plan. I feel as though Stannis is more picky, or would be more picky, about his assassination plots, as would his identical offspring. Characteristically speaking, of course. Oh, it's a Greyjoy. Fancy that. There's still some left. Terrific, we've now captured Acorn Hall. Oh no, wait, we won a battle in Acorn Hall? We won a battle in Acorn Hall. You'd think I'd have a better grasp on what I was doing and controlling, but then you'd be thinking wrong. Anyway, the Riverlands troops aren't what concern me. It's time to get the North out of my face. And by my face, I mean the Riverlands. Oh, fantastic. Look at that, that's a talented maid. So, Lana has been taken care of. And bada bing bada boom. I wish I hadn't said that. But there you go, the Reach and the Westerlands are now separate territories. There is some kind of rebellion still going on. I don't know what's... Oh, they're trying to install someone else in the Reach, but that will fail. And that's fine, because there is a separate Lord and Lady of the Westerlands and the Reach. Tremendous. So we found a way to tear that kingdom asunder. I don't know how that worked exactly, because you'd have thought the same heir would inherit both. Unless they've changed succession laws in one of the territories, which seems unlikely. There we go, a successful plot. And here we go, closing in on the Northmen. Except that the 16,000 men aren't actually allowed to fight. Hang on, 2 seconds. Why are they not allowed to participate in the same fight? What's going on here? Is it only that guy that's actually hostile towards the Northmen? Is that the idea? Because that's misleading as hell. I mean, 17,000 men just watching the 3,000 fight the 8,500. How does that even make any sense? Oh, that's ridiculous. So he can't actually fight the North, except with those 3,000 soon to be about 1,000 men. Oh, that's dumb. And this war is dumb.